cauldron's getting hot, but what he doesn't know is that I'm next to be challenging myself currently, looking up beats, surfing webs just to write to this beat. Swerving in and out of lanes with chest fatigue, my heart's got cold after she took what's left of me. Or could it be I'm hooked to this game like an EKG, reading frequencies heavily, passively testing me, passing me like ecstasy.
Can't you see? Sometimes the world just irritates me.
Full till I spread like leprosy or wildfires, just trying to give you that, the complexity of what's left in me.
Good day, good day. Iggy, 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 can't you see? Sometimes the world just irritates me. I believe T is on his way, so he's going to have to do the first part of the pod from his car. Just irritate. Good day, good day. Iggy, 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 can't you see? Sometimes the world just irritates me. I believe T is on his way, so he's going to have to do the first part of the pod from his car. I know another friend, my Princess Jasmine, Princess Leia said she's walking dogs and she has like a bad reception in her area, so she won't be able to actually be that involved tonight. Hello, Cynthia Ciara. That's a friend of yours, Casiado? Cynthia. Can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. The Cynthia is a friend of yours, Cynthia Casiada?
Yeah.
Okay. It says followed by you, so it shall be. I need some libation, so I'll be having an adult beverage because I am exhausted.
All right. How's your shows been?
Oh, it's been crazy. Last Friday, I went to my first show in Orange County. It was a place called Moon Goat Coffee. Now the ad online said PG-13 material, so they wanted like more cleaner stuff. I get there, it's all musicians, and then I proceed to listen to a man start using the F-bombs, talking about how he just ate out his girl and it was so juicy, and I was like, there is a 13-year-old child in the audience. Every time he dropped an M-bomb, I keep looking around like, nobody's stopping this guy. Like, what is going on? I don't know. They just let some people run wild, but everybody else was pretty tame. Everybody else, did their little thing. I have a little bit about Captain Crazy, but we will get to that a little later. But so after that set, the owner of the coffee house, he was like, "Hey, dude, if you want to be booked on our December show, just give me a heads up, and I'll definitely put you on there if you're available." And I was like, well, yeah, I'm not doing anything at the moment, so that will work. And then I just emailed them afterwards, hey, great meeting you and stuff like that. He wants me to actually produce the show in December. So now I actually have a place to do my lovely, I have a thing called the Season of Ishmas. I didn't know where I wanted to put it up, but now I have a venue. It's in Costa Mesa, so it's far out, but I've got some friends willing to drive that far. We're going to have some fun, do some clean comedy. We're all going to be wearing ugly Christmas sweaters and stuff like that. So that's something I, just got on my calendar. And then I went to another open mic on Saturday. It was at a guy's house, which scared me because I was like, I don't really do stand-up at people's houses. It was weird. But the guy was cool. Apparently, he is a comedian out of Baltimore, Tron Jones, and we hit it off. He wants me to be in his documentary about black comics and stuff like that, but it's like, I really haven't done that much. I don't know. Like I don't think my story is that interesting. I'm first generation African American. But when I talk about that and then talk about the struggles of pursuing comedy, it all clicks and then people are, oh shit, that shit's hilarious. But I'm like, I don't see how funny that is. I've literally been disowned from my family for pursuing comedy. not drugs or anything else, but comedy.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Well, you're living the life, so you're living
the anti-life. The anti-life. Like I've got a cousin of mine asking me, well, you never helped me. You weren't there for me when I needed you. But I'm like, what was I supposed to teach you? How to not listen to your parents? How to totally defy everything and go for your dreams? Like, what was I supposed to do for you? Like, I left home when I was 23. You weren't even born yet. What was I supposed to do? I don't know. But yeah, so yeah.
Have you checked out Ponchos in Manhattan Beach?
Ponchos in Manhattan Beach. No. Manhattan Beach is like way far out. Like I live in Rolling Heights. That's near Orange County. But yeah, Manhattan Beach, yeah, totally not on my radar. But there's a lot of spots I don't go to. Like I do not attempt to go to Hollywood. I hate the parking. I hate the congestion. I hate the homelessness. The homelessness. I try to avoid that place like the plague, even though that's where most of the bigger comedy spots are. So yeah.
Do you know there's a woman? I want to say she's Chinese, Chinese American. She's really short. She has glasses and she has a couple of Netflix series.
Well, being short and Chinese, that really narrows it down.
She's a comedian. Well, no, I mean she's a comedian. There's not a whole ton of really popular comedians.
Oh, really? Oh, I don't know.
She has current.
Let me guess. Is he or she transgender?
No.
Okay, then I don't know what it is.
She has quite a few. I guess she has like 5 series on Netflix. I'm trying to figure out.
I want to say Robin Tran. Does that sound familiar? Robin Tran.
I need to find out.
Because that's he was a guy, now it's a woman.
It's a woman.
But but always been a woman. That's my thing. Like wasn't a man who transitioned into a woman. So yeah, I don't know the person. I know Robin Tran. He or she is cool. But yeah, she's working a lot. But yeah, that's the only comedian I know who's Asian and short. I mean, there's tons of us out here. Like if I tell you half the people I know, you probably might not know them, but I'm familiar with their work. But yeah, there's a couple people I see at open mics who have specials on Amazon and stuff like that.
It's Ali Wong.
No, name does not sound familiar at all.
Yeah, she has a few stand-ups on Netflix. She's very popular.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's a weird rule about doing specials. Like once you do a special, you can't really continue to do those jokes because now it's like it's out in the ether, and like that's why they have the jokes. That's why you have the special. So like they say that you shouldn't be doing those jokes just for free at open mics. Like I was talking to somebody about that, and I was like, that's interesting because there's also this I want to say Instagram a group called Funny Media Group. They give people 15-minute specials, but they're not that popular. They just put them on YouTube. So I don't think they're considered specials, even though they want to call them specials. Because most specials I've ever heard of are like an hour at the bare minimum, 45 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't consider them specials, but they want to just throw around the word special. So I'm working up to that. I'm doing 15 minutes in Malibu at the end of the month. I'm stressed out, but then I speak to my mentor. It's just like, look, it's just 3 5-minute bits, and I have tons of 5-minute bits to talk about. I believe T said he's going to be 5 minutes late. So how has your week been?
How was my weekend?
Or how has your week been?
Oh, my week been? It's been good. It got cold here in Monterey. It went from like 65 or 68 at night to like 56, 55.
Oh, no.
And
no.
I have a jacket on, so it's kind of weird.
And you have the heater running, or you don't have the heater running?
I don't. No, I'm from Nebraska, so I don't think I'll use the heater unless it gets really cold here. So.
Oh, okay. I know for me, it's getting a little chilly here too, but when I say it's like 65 degrees, that's nothing compared to what you're doing. Like there's no snow, just a nice gust of wind. I'm like, oh no, we got to go back inside very quickly. So we do have some people in here. Mimi Bear, Member Berry. That's another one of your friends there. Hello, Member Berry. I think Cynthia's already left. But yeah. So yeah, I know he said he's going to be about 5 minutes. I'd love to talk about Captain Crazy. Hey there, Charlie M's 23. If these are your people, I don't know, say hi to them, because I know I'm butchering their names. Charlie M's. That's another one of your friends.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. Welcome.
Good day. So I think we can just chronicle, let's say, the what do you think this is an upswing? People are talking about him, but not in the kindest of words. I think he just came in. Comment off. Okay. I don't know. He said comments off. Comment is turned off, but hi. How's comment? I don't even turn it on. So I don't know how that would be turned off. Turn off commenting.
Go see
Seahawks. Wow, the Seahawks really, who'd they beat?
I don't know. She's from, I know her from Seattle. Well, actually, I know her.
Oh, here we go.
Other
Here he is, the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Let me try to get him in here. Where is he? All right, I see T in here. I cannot add him. Why is that? You have no request. Hey T, try to send me a request to join the live stream. Because yeah, I don't see why it's not showing up on my end that you're in here. Like I can invite the member Barry person, but I don't know them that well.
How is this so complicated?
I don't know. It's always different.
Like just a button. But
yeah, like when I push the button to invite people, all I see is the member Barry person. So I don't know. But then he said yo, but then I don't see him in here. Is what? I don't know the person. I don't try to bring strangers on here. Unvetted. Might be your friend, but I don't know who it is. So.
Unvetted, yeah. It takes a lot of vetting to get on this show, huh?
There you go. You would think, or you'd be surprised. All right. So yeah. So I said the downfall. You don't think he's in a downfall right now? You think he's?
Go ahead, sir.
No, you think he's in a good spot with his brand and stuff like that?
No, I don't. I don't think. I think he's been in a downfall. Like, I've never really been a huge fan of his music. And so all I've ever heard from him is just controversy and negativity and like almost like I try to not get too into people like celebrities and people about how I think about them because I don't know them. I don't know what's going on with them or where they're from. But with him, I just feel like it's all about attention, controversy. He probably has some really deep issues going on, kind of like other people he hangs out with.
But I mean, I think he has stated that he was on medication, and I think while he was in the I'd say divorce proceedings or something with his wife Kim Kardashian, he did say he's no longer taking his medication. He doesn't trust it, or something to that effect. So that was months, not maybe a year ago, while she was dating Pete Davidson. But my whole thing is, it seems right now he's really just nosediving any credibility, anything like that. I think for me, a couple weeks back, he was at a fashion show in Paris. He had a shirt on the back. It said "White Lives Matter." Everybody was in uproar. But I have a little joke on that. I was like, I honestly think for a guy who's never, who has claimed that he's never read a book in his life, I think he forgot an O. He meant to say "White Olives Matter," and that's a slogan I can stand behind because I can understand that. Because white olives do matter. A lot of people think that white olives are just garnishes on martinis. But martinis are very disgusting drinks. It's like white olives need to be represented more on TV. I'm just saying.
That's like garlic. Yeah. Isn't that a garlic olive? Oh, isn't that
what?
Isn't it called something? The white olives, they're called something else.
Oh, they might have a street slang?
No, I think
the
white
olive. The white
pepe?
I've never heard of slang for the white olive.
I've never heard of a white olive before.
What is on a martini then? Is that not a white olive?
No,
baby onion
martini,
maybe?
Yeah, traditionally a martini has a green olive, but white olives are real. Olives.
But they're on some drink I've seen. I thought they were on martinis. Or maybe I've seen a different martini. Or what garnish has white olives? Or what drink has white olives as a garnish?
Yeah.
But yeah, because I've never heard of them other than that. So then we have that incident, and then we have the tweet incident, which was another. He's claiming that it's DEFCON 3 for Jews, and with that one, you didn't know anything about this, or you heard about it and just didn't know.
I know all about this. Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing: have you ever looked up DEFCON 3?
It's DEFCON.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my thing. He doesn't even say it right. It's like there's no such thing as a death con. So what he's thinking in his head and what he's putting out on a tweet don't even make sense. It's like there's no such thing as a death con. It's DEFCON. And then I even went in to look up what DEFCON means. All DEFCON 3 means is less heightened than DEFCON 4, more heightened than DEFCON 2. That's it. So he's just stringing words together and putting everybody in a hoopla. So pretty much he got banned for saying nothing.
I wouldn't say he got banned for saying nothing. Just because you're incompetent at delivering your hateful message doesn't mean you get a pass. I mean, look at.
But what was the hateful message? Because his message doesn't make sense.
Well, he says something about Jews. He talks shit about Jews.
He said it's DEFCON 3 for Jews.
Yeah.
But there is no such thing as DEFCON.
But it's the intention of what you're saying. Like that's what's wrong with what he said. Not that he said it the wrong way or he's an idiot. But if stupidity
because if he means DEFCON, all he's saying that Jews, you're on my radar. That's pretty much what he was saying.
But no, let's actually read what he said.
Okay.
So
and he also said that blacks are Jews, and he's black. So that means he's saying that my own people, I'm watching you.
Anytime you go, like if you have the following of someone like Kanye West, and you go on and you blast Jews, that's not a good thing to do. Like, even if it doesn't technically compute to like, oh, this doesn't technically mean anything. Using something to say something derogatory to a group that's already been, chastised.
Hey. All right,
decades.
Welcome, sir.
How you doing?
Finally got you in here. I don't know why it took so long.
Sorry.
Were you trying to get in before?
No,
You
man.
just said, yo,
I had I had some work obligations I had to wrap up. My bad.
No, you said yo. I heard you in chat said yo, but I tried to invite you and then it wouldn't let me invite you.
No, it was I had some work obligations. My bad.
Oh, okay. All right. So Iggy, go ahead. You were saying that just because you speak utter dribble, the intent is there?
Just because your intelligence and your IQ and your delivery sucks doesn't mean that what you're saying isn't bad and have evil intentions and negative intentions, especially when you're saying it to a group that has been chastised and been the target of discrimination for decades. So it's kind of like, you look at all the racists that exist. They're not always the smartest people. They say stupid shit, but just because they don't make sense, does it take anything away from their malintent towards other people? No.
Okay. So you agree with the fact that he was banned for just having the intent, but not really saying bad things?
He said, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people.
Which does not, DEFCON 3 does not exist. So
why
I keep saying my point.
So why are you, I think anytime you're blasting out Jewish people, like, why would you even say that? And just because you said it in a way that makes no sense.
Could you continue the quote?
The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jews also.
So then he's admitting that he is a Jew in that aspect because he is black.
He's not admitting anything. He's a moron.
There you go. That is something we can't agree on. He is a moron who shouldn't have a platform to begin with. Right?
I mean, he can have a platform, but it just doesn't make any sense. It's just silly.
I can agree with you on that.
3 on Jewish people sounds inflammatory, period. It's an inflammatory statement. It's targeted towards a group of people that, like I mentioned, are already chastised and persecuted for, it's a thing that they do, that happens to them.
Hello, Irish Mom X6. Don't believe she's one of my followers, but hello, Irish Mom. So in that, T, I don't know if you want to get in here, weigh in on it. I think what he said honestly just doesn't make sense because I've already stated there is no such thing as DEFCON 3, and when you look up DEFCON 3, it's just okay. I think he's still getting in his car. So we'll have to agree to disagree on that one. So now, the next thing, this is the last one where he starts talking about George Floyd dying from. Well, you're saying that he shouldn't be saying what he said, even though it doesn't make sense, because the intent of evil against Jews is there.
I think the tone that he's using and what he's saying, when DEFCON, death on Jewish people, that's what people are going to read. Not everyone knows what DEFCON is, or they're not going to look up what DEFCON is. His words are important and they have meaning, and he's throwing them around, and they can be easily looked at, and they are being looked at by the Jewish community as anti-Semitic. So, if I said something about black people and I was in the wrong, and the majority of black Americans were like, fuck what Dave said, I'd be like, okay, I should probably listen to what they're saying to me, not be like, I didn't do anything wrong. You just don't understand what I'm saying. So I think that's...
Well, nobody understands what he says because what he says doesn't exist. But here's the thing. But that would be like, let's say I said something like, I hate Reds. Nobody understands what I'm saying, but let's say I'm talking about red Skittles, not red communists and stuff like that. So then I should get taken off of a platform because I said I hate Reds, but nobody understands the Reds that I'm talking about.
Well, when you say
the Reds are,
that sounds like maybe Native Americans to me, but
okay, but then I should literally lose my platform then because that's offensive to some people. But then I would never call Reds just Reds, Redskins. But then they've already changed that in the NFL. But yeah, but anybody should have their platform taken from saying anything bad about anybody. Correct?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm sorry, what was that again?
Anybody who is speaking negatively or derogatory to anyone else should have their platform stripped. Do you agree or not?
If it's hate speech, yes, I agree. They should be warned, and if they continue to do it, they should lose their privileges. They don't have a fucking right to be on Twitter. That's not a right. There's no right to fucking fly an airplane either. Like, that's a service that you pay a company for. So if you don't want to play by the rules, then fuck off. That's what I think.
I agree 100% with you.
All right. Okay, even though you're just a blurry snowstorm at the moment.
Yeah. Not bad.
So, all right, but okay, so we can agree on that. That hate speech is hate speech, no matter whether it doesn't make sense at all or not. but now this new controversy. He's talking about how from what he saw with the Candace Owens made a I believe a doc or a short film about how George Floyd didn't die from the pressure placed on him by the officer, but a fentanyl overdose. That's another thing. I don't understand why people are giving him all these platforms. Like he makes good music. That's literally it. I don't want to go to him for his sports takes, how he makes a lovely upside down pineapple cake, or his political views. What makes anybody think that just because somebody can make good music, they have the best take on anything else?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't care. I usually don't care what people like celebrities do, but when they engage in hate speech, and like Kanye with the whole White Lives Matter. Well, first of all, this whole Candace Owens, I don't know about this video, but for her to bring up something about George Floyd 2 years past his death.
Well, hold on. I don't think she put this up over 2 years ago. I believe she put it up.
That's what I'm saying. The event happened over 2 years ago. The guy's already been, Chauvin's already been convicted. Why is she bringing this up? No.
I'm trying to tell you, Candace Owens hasn't brought this up. It's Kanye West who is now bringing it up.
I think Candace Owens came out with a video about that.
She came out with a video. Yeah,
okay.
She had a documentary.
She did?
Yeah. She had a documentary.
Oh, okay. See, I thought Kanye West had just stumbled on it, and then he started talking about it. But okay, so she's okay. All right. So, and that's somewhat his Bonnie and Clyde from the shirt incident.
Yeah.
Okay, but go ahead, T. Okay, so that's kind of started the ball rolling there.
Yeah.
So this is what I think.
Good day, Princess Leia.
I think that this is like opportunistic. Like it's kind of like the one black guy at a Trump rally, like
the what?
The one black guy at a Trump rally. It's like this. It's like this opportunistic way to take a position on something to get attention for it. Even if that position makes you subservient and reinforces subservient positions in society.
But the thing is, to be honest, on most of the, let's say, black entertainment news that I listen to, we're on to his shit. It seems like he only wants to come out and start saying crazy stuff when he has something to sell. I have never purchased anything Kanye's, from whether it's his shoes, wardrobe, his albums. I'll play College Dropout and Late Registration. That's probably one of the greatest back-to-back debut sophomore albums in hip hop in history. I will speak his praises on music to the hilt, but he is crazy, and I don't know how he still has such a platform to allows him to say all this stuff. I don't know. This is the same guy who went up on the Grammys to say that white girl Taylor Swift didn't deserve album of the year because Beyonce had a better video or something like that. Like that's another issue where, okay, we don't care what you think. This was voted on by other people. He's stealing the thunder from somebody else. He should have been kicked out of the Grammy Union or whatever, just like Will Smith has been for slapping. It's like, it was uncalled for, but nobody said anything.
It's shock value. He's controversial, so that's how people stay in the spotlight. And I mean, again, like Donald Trump is another great example of it. Being controversial, mocking a reporter for disability. The list goes on and on and on.
How he got voted in, I don't understand.
Exactly.
Like how Donald Trump got voted in after that.
Well,
I don't know.
He got voted in because Americans are fucking idiots. They don't do any research whatsoever.
Easy there, Iggy. I don't want you to get canceled.
It's true. The people in the United States will swallow anything you feed them. Anything. They don't do, and it's not just the U.S. I think people in general, but especially here, with our society, people will just, they'll be like, okay, sure. Oh, he was on TV, and he was a businessman on TV, so he's a great businessman. I don't need to know anything else because the TV already
but
told me everything.
He can't be a great businessman if he's had to file for bankruptcy over 5 times. That's like more than one hand. Yeah, he's a bad businessman.
He's been around.
Somebody I didn't vote for.
And he's been a horrible business person. He was sued by the U.S. government for violating the federal housing in the early 80s. He's been in trouble.
Yeah.
He's been racist the entire time.
But I'd love to talk about one crazy person at a time. So let's get back to Bumye West and his debacle. So now I think because of the whole Alex Jones the case where the families sued Alex Jones for all his conspiracy theory nonsense. From what I've heard and seen online, the family of George Floyd is actually seeking a lawsuit against him. I believe for 200 is what?
25 million.
What'd you say? Oh, I thought it was 200. Okay, but yeah, I think they should. But then I think like a lot of celebrities shouldn't be giving their opinion on you know, I don't know, public issues. I don't know how do you resolve this? It's like, you know, like if some other celebrity says, oh, I think that Abraham Lincoln might have provoked John Wilkes Booth to assassinate him or something, like, you know, how do you stop a crazy person from saying crazy stuff on a platform?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Any celebrity has a right to have an opinion on anything, just like anyone.
I mean, anybody has the right to have an opinion.
Right?
But people need to be stopped from saying, as you said, hate speech or just stirring up controversy. But how do we stop that? I don't think we can. We just have to let them flame out on their own.
It's up to the like, this is happening on social media, right? On social platforms. So whoever runs the platform has the discretion to have rules that they can enforce if they want to, and if people don't like that, they can leave and they can go somewhere else. You know?
Well, I do believe Bumye West has bought Parler, which is another lovely site that some people may use for their freedom of speech. A lot of Republican mumbo jumbo, gumbo, whatever you want.
Parler is an echo chamber for snowflakes. So it's a place where people that feel, it's for the people that are actually privileged in this country to go and complain that they're not, and they're the actual ones being persecuted. So he's going on Parler because he's popular on Parler. Why would he not go
he's popular everywhere. I'm pretty sure there's people who will still buy whatever he's going to be dropping, whether it's an album or something like that. I could care less at this point. Like, I don't know. But I did give him praise for when he said that on a charity TV show for NBC, he said that the president doesn't care about black people. Now, in hindsight, he was talking about George Bush, but now in hindsight, it's like, well, we saw the signs then, and he's just continuing to say just whatever he feels I don't know, whatever the voices in his head tell him to say, I don't know. But
he has the right to say it. I mean, he can say it.
Yeah.
He can say whatever he wants to. But again, like going back to the whole the White Lives Matter thing just blows my mind. But going back to the anti-Semitic comment, and that's viewed by Jewish people as anti-Semitic, that is getting, when he's using words like death, I mean, you want to sit there and say something and walk this fine line and be like, well, I didn't actually say that, but your intention, the context, the way it's viewed is delivering that message, then like that's where it's up to like the person that's managing that site to be like, okay, you can or you cannot say this.
So it's not really about what you say, it's about how the person you're offending takes it. correct?
No, I'm not saying that at all, because I could say something, you take it the wrong way, and all of a sudden, and that's not necessarily true. But if there's enough context and enough words, like for example, he writes deaf and Jews in the same sentence, and something that doesn't make sense. That can easily be construed, especially given the context of the persecution of Jews, and especially a lot of the anti-Semitic remarks that have been happening recently. That can show the whole picture as saying this is anti-Semitic, even though technically, maybe technically he doesn't mean it as anti-Semitic, but if his intention is just for it to come across like, I don't know if it's anti-Semitic and just rile everybody up, then he shouldn't be able to use that platform any longer to create that kind of atmosphere, because it's not healthy. It's not positive either.
Oh, yes, there's a lot of non-healthy slang out there. Because I even think about what I believe Mel Gibson has said, that he doesn't believe the Holocaust happened or exists or something like that. Yet he's still making movies in Hollywood.
Right.
So
right, he can make movies, but that doesn't mean he can go on Twitter and say the Holocaust never existed and stay on Twitter. He can make movies because he has the means to make the movies. You know.
But who runs Hollywood? I'm not gonna say who runs, but yeah, who runs Hollywood? They allow it to happen. There you go. And now drink some apple juice.
What do you mean? Are you saying Jewish people run Hollywood and they allow it to happen?
Your words, not mine. But he did say the Holocaust did not happen.
I'm asking you a question.
And I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to drink my apple juice.
You brought it up.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say that word.
Say it. You already brought it up.
I mean,
I'm drinking my apple juice.
Just say it, man. What are you saying?
Nope.
Don't let the cat bite your tongue.
I say certain people run Hollywood. I'll drink my apple juice.
Who are they? Who are they you're inferring?
The people who would control whether Mel Gibson makes another movie in this town or not.
Mel Gibson controls that.
That's what I'll say on that. As I drink my orange juice.
Okay.
No, say what you're gonna say.
Yes, say something. No.
I'm still not going to.
Why? I don't know what you're talking to say. I don't know what you're gonna say.
The same people who control the same people who we can talk about, who you said it, I'm not going to say it. There you go.
You didn't say anything.
No, he said it. Iggy said it. Iggy said that they run Hollywood. I'm not saying they run Hollywood.
You said you know who runs Hollywood. Who runs Hollywood?
Yeah, who runs Hollywood, man?
I'm drinking my apple juice.
Man, you opened up a can of worms, bro. Let's
and I'm all out.
Move on.
I'm all out of apple juice.
Let's move on.
But T, I need to hear your take on all this. Me and him have been talking about it. What is your take on Captain Crazy Bumye West?
I think the Breakfast Club, the guy, not Breakfast Club, Drinking Champs. Yeah, he should have let him on his show because he already knew how he was. Because I think LeBron James, they canceled his show because it was too controversial. I think that Nori did it for, he even tweeted, he's like, I get more views than the NFL Sunday. They already knew what he's going to do. So I think that, I don't know, all good publicity, all publicity is good publicity. And I think
that is true.
Drinking Champs, so like, next time really vent out like a person, like a Kanye West, and like, they said some hurtful, hateful stuff about George Floyd, Jewish people. Yeah, and that's just like hate. That's just other people that follow Kanye West. They're gonna take on that, and, move with that.
My one thing is with the Drink Champs thing. I don't believe it was live. So they taped it and then they left that stuff in and then they put it up. The smart thing would be, okay, he's saying some really crazy stuff here. Let's take that out and at least, still salvage the interview in some way. Because every now and then he does have a couple gems of wisdom. even though it's coming from a whacked out mind that needs to be medicated. I don't know, the majority of the time. But yeah, every now and then you might get a gem from him. I just want to hear him make some music and leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, controversy sells, right? Controversy gets attention.
Yeah.
But does it sell more than just being a sane individual and keeping your mouth shut? That's the question.
No, it doesn't. It sells more to
It
be
doesn't?
controversial. Because
Hold on. So you're saying if Kanye was just a music producer who made clothes, who did not give his take on any political views, you're saying he would be poorer than a crazy guy who's now losing endorsement deals, losing commercials, losing all this stuff?
No, I didn't say he'd be poor, and that he would be what he is. I'm saying that if he's controversial and makes music and produces music, he'll probably make more money than he would be if he just produced music.
Yeah.
I beg to differ on that.
I
just think. Agree with who?
David.
Oh, okay. See, I disagree because there's a lot of people whose music I will play that I like, that I may purchase because I respect the person. I don't know all their takes and all their stuff.
Right, yeah.
You know, they don't scare me as being a crazy person.
Right.
Now that I know he keeps doing more stuff like this, and he only does it. Well, I mean, I don't even buy his stuff anyway. So there you go.
You're saying that because of the views, you could lose audience. But,
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing: if you're an artist, a musician, and you're around for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, in order to stay relevant and be popular and have people actually paying attention to you, sometimes being controversial is the only way to stay relevant, especially if your music isn't as good as it was in the past, or if you're not at the top of your game anymore. So it's a way to buy more time and stay in the spotlight by being controversial.
Well, I think as you progress in any industry, you learn to diversify. You learn to do other things. Like you talk about being controversial. I just throw out the name P. Diddy. P. Diddy's still in music, but he does other things. He now owns a streaming channel or a YouTube channel, Revolt. So he's already learned to diversify, to do other things, to keep money in, and he still does music.
Okay.
But I don't know his takes on on a lot of political stuff.
Yeah, same with like Jay-Z, right? I mean, it's the same thing.
There you go.
About what he thinks about, and I didn't know about what Mel Gibson thought until he opened his fucking mouth and started talking about it. But
yeah.
I'm just saying that it's a way to keep yourself relevant and in the community, especially if people aren't buying your music as much. Or it's just a tactic. That's all.
Okay, well, you can keep Captain crazy. I'll just stay in my basement.
I don't want Captain crazy. I don't listen to his music. I don't like what his views. I don't like the fact that he wore a White Lives Matter shirt. Like, White Lives Matter? Give me a fucking break. First of all, it's only a response to one thing: Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter, yeah.
White Lives Matter? No fucking shit. Are you serious? The whole fucking country is built around the fact that white lives fucking matter. So why are we even having this? Like, to say it is just, it's a tom. It's a subservient.
So I'm waving at each person who comes in. I don't know these people. Emerald City Empress. Does anybody know this person? Say hi to your people. It's one of you guys, not me.
Hey, I know people. I don't know everyone's handles, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the handle. Right. I don't. But anyway.
Well, hello. All right. So after this talk, we can wind down with a nice, fun little segment. Last week we had favorite horror movie theme songs. This week we have favorite horror TV show theme songs. I have been trying to get you guys to get me the songs. Still never got them. So, my first one is the Munsters theme song. I don't have it queued up because it was just going to be my stuff. So, I love that show. It starred Fred Guillen as Herman Munster. family, the Munsters family moved into a normal suburban neighborhood in the 1950s or 60s, and it just talks about how they're always getting into shenanigans. So yeah, so that was my first one there. I love that show because they did have one. I guess somebody down for the cause. They had a white. I don't even know how to call it. Stepchild, like Alice or something was her name, who was also in the family, but they never knew exactly why she never had any. I guess Munsterism in her. Like I don't know, maybe she had a dormant X-Men gene or something like that. And Fred Guillen, you will always also know from another great movie, My Cousin Vinny. He played the judge in that, as well as Pet Sematary. So, whoever one of you wants to go next, what is your favorite horror TV show theme song? Who wants to go first?
Mine's Afraid of Dark. Are you afraid of dark?
Okay, that was a teen show, right? Nickelodeon?
Nick at Night.
Okay. I remember that show. Anything interesting about it? The theme song of the show that you like to share?
I just remember when I was a kid, we watched all that, Pete, the Rugrats, and the last show was Are You Afraid of Dark during our Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
I remember the episode with the Mari, T.S. Maris twins.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think I watched that a few times, but it was never scary enough, so I'd watch Outer Limits or Twilight Zone, old school stuff.
Yeah.
Iggy, what was your first submission here?
You know, I don't really watch a lot of horror.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really watch a lot of TV either, so I mean...
Well, out of any of the horror stuff that you've ever seen that were TV shows, what was the theme song? Or what was a favorite of yours?
I guess American Horror Story, they have different theme songs at the beginning. Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, if you said that, so what was the season that struck your eye? Because every season is different, right?
I don't watch horror TV shows. I apologize. I don't have a good answer for you. I looked for some stuff.
Right.
I just don't watch it. I don't watch it.
Okay. All right. Well, I watch everything. I love film, regardless of what it is. So, for me, my second one for my favorite horror TV show theme songs is the theme song from The Walking Dead. Every time I like in The Walking Dead, they almost always have a little, I guess, a teaser in the beginning of the episode. You might see somebody die who you might know or something like that. But then when the song comes on, okay, the show's really about to start now, and I love it. But yeah, it's very creepy for me. I've actually haven't watched the past 2 seasons of the show because it's on AMC and I don't have Netflix anymore. So I missed the show. I love that theme song. I believe they've even already had a spin-off movie to talk about Rick Grimes and what happened to him. And from what I understand, the TV series itself has been on for 10 seasons. Everything after, I believe, season 4 is only TV. After about season 4, season 5, that's where the book ends. So yeah, everything else is just written strictly for TV, and I find that amazing. So yeah, T Dizzle, what is your next pick?
Unsolved Mystery.
And why is that theme song so rings in your head? Why is that your favorite? Hello, Ruthie Taylor.
Just how it plays the music, just the stories they tell about criminals, hunted ghosts. And then the video is pretty scary too. Just that whole I can never watch it in the dark by myself. It's pretty scary. And that guy's voice is very Robert.
Yeah. I want to call him Elliot Ness, but I know that's not his name. I know he was Untouchables. the TV series. Man, Robert, what? Damn it! Now it's gonna bug me for so long. Unsolved mysteries. So yeah. So while I'm looking this up, you guys can talk about what you've been watching.
I have one for. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Trey.
Oh, you go first. You go first.
Oh yeah, for my favorite horror TV show theme song is Bad Boys, What You Gonna Do?
Because it was a horrible movie. But
Because Cops is a fucking nightmare. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, I thought you were going with the Will Smith, Martin Lawrence movie, Bad Boys. But okay, you meant the reality. What wasn't that like one of the original reality shows?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Still getting dumb people to do just criminal stuff on TV. But yeah, so now I think that's a good endpoint for that segment. So now we're gonna go with our What You Been Watching segment for the week. Anybody watch anything interesting? Easy breezy.
Not Black Heat, but what's that show called? Window or
Black Mirror?
Yeah, Black Mirror. Yeah, I saw the first episode, and he just, it was an interesting show.
Okay. I know that was recommended. I don't have Netflix. I wish they had another way to perhaps view that. I know for me, since it is called the Gamer and Friends Podcast, there is a new game coming out, Gotham Knights. It is going to revolutionize the game. It is a game that talks about, in the story, Batman has died. So now you have 4 characters who he has been mentoring. You have Batgirl, Nightwing, Damian, his son, who is now Robin, and also Red Hood, who was once Robin for a time being. So they all have to fight together to try to rid Gotham of all its crime. I believe it is 2-person, and then I believe in November they're going to drop a free roam 4-person, 4-player version, not version, but some 4-player storylines of that game. I have it pre-ordered. I'm going to my GameStop and I'm getting a lovely Gotham Knights keychain on Thursday night, and I literally only bought the pre-order just for that keychain. And I love video games. So yeah. So Iggy, what you've been watching for the week?
I've been watching like shows, like TV shows.
Well, I don't know. You've been watching audiobooks. I don't know if you could watch if that's possible. But like anything.
Well, I've been watching dance videos. So that's what I watch a lot of. I watched a live class today from some really world famous dance teachers. That's what
okay. I mean, name drop. They are actively doing it now, or these were old like videos from a different era or something?
This was a live class, so it's a new style of bachata dancing. It's a new genre of bachata dancing. It's called bachata sensual. It originated in Spain. And the creators of this style are pretty popular across the world, and this style is very it's very
trendy.
It's trending, yeah, and it's definitely not just trending. It's part of bachata music, so it's
okay.
The thing about bachata music that's very interesting is it's very it's alive. A lot of dances are older, like swing and salsa, don't have as many new performers, but bachata is a dance and music that's performed all over the world. That's very today. So there's, for example, one guy named Romeo Santos. He just came out with a new album a couple weeks ago, and it's super popular.
Okay.
It's a very active dance, a very living dance, I would call it.
Yeah, I know. For me, I had a coworker one time. She said, I asked her what she's going to do on the weekend. She said, yeah, I'm actually going to a bachata class. I thought you said horchata class. I was like, you got to go somewhere to learn how to make milk with cinnamon in it. I was kind of taken aback. I asked, do you have any recipes? She was like, wait, what did you think I just said? I thought you said horchata. Oh no, I meant bachata. I was like, okay. But yeah, but that's the closest I know about it. I love to dance. I know I'll be dancing the night away at the end of the week here. So that was our lovely episode. Tell everybody where they can see you, where they can find you here, folks. We can get out of here.
You can find me at Reda_Corolla @ Steamroller.
All right, Iggy.
Yeah, I'm at Iggy Ostro, and also I just launched a travel dance blog called Travel Baile, www.travelbaile.com. Go there to check out stories and where to go across the world to go social dancing.
Okay, that sounds cool. Are you guys going to have like an Instagram site for that, or no, just the website?
Right now, we'll be using my personal Instagram, Iggy Ostro, to promote that, and then in the future, we'll start a site.
All right.
I went salsa dancing like 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna go this week.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. We did. I was in Fremont, and it was pretty cool.
Salsa con todo.
All right.
Salsa con todo.
Okay.
That's where you've been probably.
All right. I didn't know what I was doing, man. I was like so clueless on what to do, and like I felt bad after a while.
Wait, that was your first time ever salsa dancing?
No, I went once with Dave like a few years ago. He took me, and they were doing it too then. But I haven't. It's been like 4 or 5 years since I've gone. I went with a friend, and it was cool. But I think I may pay to take lessons so I can get good at it.
All right. Well,
go to the group class before the dance. There's a group class for beginners.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
All right. Well, this is Ish the Comic. You can find me here at Ish the Comic, YouTube Ish the Comic, and Twitch Ish the Comic. Right now, I'm currently performing at a spot in Malibu on the 27th. I actually don't even remember the place, but yeah, I'll keep you posted. It's a free show. It's going to be 15 minutes of Ish the Comic. I've never gone that long in my life. That's what she said. No, just kidding. But then I'm also going to be performing at the Moon Goat this Friday, Costa Mesa. Once again, that's a free show as well. Going to start at 7:30. So keep you guys posted. And like I always say, good fight and good night. Peace out, guys. Good stuff.
Supercharged like lightning. I spin with my hand on the block. If my records don't sell, then I'm selling the rock. But you know I'm gon' sell like Hov in the Rock. Pursue a lot. And I hope he heard everything I said. Had to thank him for my home and how he always keep me fed. Then I asked him, please keep me far away from the feds. Help me with my demons, get them thoughts out my head. Yeah, cause I'm just trying to choose the right path. But that's hard to see when it's covered up with hot grass. So I bypass any opponent. On my way to the top while I'm smoking, I'm poking. Nigga, I'm trying to find a meal and a deal. Got my middle fingers up like, fuck how you feel, yeah. I've been riding so long and so long and so long. I don't know where I'm going. I've been smoking so long that my eyes are so low. I've been driving so long that I don't know where to go.
Seattle and East LA.
Stopped at Jack's to get some food. On the corner from the trap, 6 tacos, hot sauce, curly fries in the bag, grab a shake, Oreo. Shit'll probably give me gas, probably shit it out. About an hour when I'm fucking back at the studio. Round the corner, I'm just trying to rap. Make a beat with the homies, we can make some shit from scratch. Tomorrow morning, probably wake up, focus on the cash. But now we bullshit, chilling, watching hours pass up in the lab. But lately I've been really stressed. All the pressure's weighing on me. Shit, it got me so depressed. Walk around the streets careful, just moving with discretion. They never know about these other people's true intentions. Spend out, chase money, got might have lost direction. Got a message, because I ain't